special on your USB stick, you could do that now. Like if you needed firmware.
I see. So if I say yes, it's going to say nope, it didn't work.
Right.
Oh well. Sorry to waste everyone's time. Okay. But we want to detect network hardware. I don't know if that's going to help. Okay, let's not start PC card services today. Okay, no, it doesn't work. Still doesn't work. No. Okay, let's go back. Let's not configure the network. Let's not choose a mirror. Let's not choose a mirror. So we're just going to configure the clock. Oh, we can't configure the clock this way. No, we're not going to set a clock using the network. Okay, we're going to detect disks. No, we are going to detect disks right away. Okay, so having said this, we can partition the disks. I guess I'll use the guided option using the entire disk. I don't really want LVM. It's too complicated for me. Okay, and the one with partition is SDA. Okay, so do I want all files in one partition? Well, let's see. I guess I'm kind of used to. Is there any reason not to have it? I guess it's good when okay, I'll have separate partitions. Okay, so it suggested something like this. Okay. Okay. So it suggests this partition, and happily there are no other partitions like Windows on this hard drive. We're going to use the entire disk, and I'm just wondering how much to give to user, because here by default it gives 5 gigabytes to user, but even on this other computer I'm already using 7 gigabytes for user, and I always get into problems where user is not enough. So I think I'll change the size of user. I guess I'll have to change it somehow.
Maybe delete.
Yeah. Okay. So probably what I would do is to delete.
LVM is more flexible, by the way.
Do you use LVM, by the way?
I don't use LVM.
Okay. Let's not use LVM today.
Okay, fine.
So I'm just gonna say what I want to have. I want to have user 10 gigabyte and var. I think I want something like 5 gigabyte. Swap. Okay, fine, 2.7 gigabyte. I have no idea why I picked this number, but I'm happy to go with this number. Actually, no. I want swap to be at least as much memory as I actually have, because I want to hibernate. So I think I'll just stick with swap 5 gigabyte, and then temp. Well, let's say temp is 1 gigabyte, and then everything else I'm just going to give to home.
Do you want slash to be bigger than it is?
Do I want slash to be any bigger? I don't know. I haven't found slash bigger any useful. Like 1 gigabyte, maybe?
I was thinking that, but it also takes longer. I don't know.
Okay. So fine. So basically, we're gonna delete all of this stuff. Okay. So actually, I'm going to go back, because I might as well go back and just use. Oh, this is a current situation, right? This is actually the current situation. There's this NTFS stuff. What is that? There's this other NTFS. This other NTFS. But what I'm going to do is to delete the partition. Should I just erase data on this partition? No, I think I want to delete it because I want to make new ones. Delete. Delete. Okay. And then now I can choose this to create a new partition, which is just 1 gigabyte. It's a primary partition at the beginning, and it's just called slash. Okay, why don't I call it bootable, even though it doesn't mount options, defaults. Yeah. Label, whatever. Done. Okay. So now a free space is. Okay. Now we're talking about user 10 gigabytes. 10 gigabytes of logical partition at the beginning, and then let's call it user. Okay. So that's done. And the next thing I want is var 5 gigabytes. Create a call 5 gigabytes logical at the beginning. Call it var. Okay, it's done. Okay, so that's root user var. And now we want a 5 gigabyte swap. Create a new 5 gigabyte logical partition, which is which is going to be used as swap area. Okay, and there's also temp, right? So I want a 1 gigabyte temp, and then finally everything else is going to be home, logical partition home. Okay, that's done. Alright, so we are done. Finished partition. Do you have any other suggestions? Let's write changes to disk.
That sounds great.
Write the changes to disk, yes. Okay, I guess that is the last partition that we're making. Which is also the home, which is the largest one.
Right, which is why it takes longer, right?
Yes. That partition is larger than my previous entire hard drive.
Yes. You'll be able to store large files like these videos.
Yes. I'm thinking about the space station for some reason.
What about the space station?
Well, the space station is there to support so that the space shuttle has a place to dock.
And the space shuttle exists to service the space station.
Yeah, maybe we should start a some kind of podcast between the two of us.
Like where you take videos of yourself installing.
No. I just think that we're having this great conversation. It would be great if everyone sees not this conversation, but we should figure out something to talk about.
That'll be more interesting than.
That'll be more interesting than 33% down, creating a home partition.
Yes, and figuring out which network driver to use.
Yeah. Yes. It's kind of funny though that I'm hearing all this noise, but it's supposed to be an SD drive.
You're right. Is it an SD drive? Maybe you got the wrong computer.
Maybe I got the wrong computer. I paid extra for an SD drive. Well, let's see. I'm gonna choose install the base system.
Why don't can you what do you want to try LSPCI again?
Try LSPCI again.
Go switch to a shell.
Switch to shell. Execute a shell.
And what does it say about the hard drive?
Hard drive.
Oh, I guess that's not on LSPCI. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it did say Toshiba at some point. Well, let's see. I can. Can I stop talking like this?
Yes. Maybe I should turn off the video.
Okay.
Okay. We've now permanently erased